There, welcome to my views and news. Thank you for watching the live chat session. Can you hear yours? Thank you, Alim, for responding with yes. Good to see you. Alim is the first viewer who commented today. Alim is a member too. Special welcome to you, Alim. Alim has a yellow color badge allotted to him. Members have special badges which help me recognize them, remember them. Alim says, hello, Sajid. Welcome back to the office. It's like you never left. Yeah, it's like I never left, though I did videos from three different countries in the last 3 weeks. But I'm back home, safe and sound, by the grace of Allah, the Creator. It was good to be just away from my home country for a few days, though I think the frequency of the videos remained unchanged almost. I couldn't do a live chat yesterday because I was traveling from an airport. I tried to connect. I could not because internet speed was slow there. Just two videos yesterday because I was traveling yesterday. I'm back home, a little tired, but gradually recovering. Next 2 days could be a little difficult for me to stay in touch because in Pakistan here internet services will be suspended tomorrow, day after tomorrow, because of some religious gatherings here. So, but we'll ensure that somehow we stay in touch. Thank you. Dark Star says, welcome back, Sajid. Given the split in TPLF, will we see an actual fight between TPLF factions, be it political or military? Abbe Kareo joined to Yamaskan here. Are you? He says, I have one question. He said Abe was in Gonda city, but he was in Gorgora. I didn't say he was in Gonda city. He said he was in Gorgora. I don't know about the airport, but he was in Gondar. Gorgora is close to Gondar. I'm fine. Obsan Bia, how are you? DT Shome says, looking good, Sajid. Keep it up, brother. Thank you, DT Shome. Harry says, hi, Sajid. How is your love to your country? Well, it's not blind love. I don't believe in blind patriotism. Your country is run by people, they are enjoying their stay in power. Do you belong here or not? Do you have equal rights or not? Is your voice heard or not? That's why I see a country. Yes, I was away for a few days from my country. I felt uh, sad there. Was he pull you out of crisis if you are an equal citizen of the country? Case in here and in other countries too, obviously. I don't believe in this blind patriotism. Yeah, already we're seeing internet disruption. Hopefully, I'll be able to complete the live chat. One quick response, then we'll get going. Dark Star was asking about political split in TPL. Will it lead to political or military conflict? Well, political conflict is already underway. I mean, Getachew and LM are face to face. And people, you see, Irmias is writing a comment about he's accusing me of being getting news or getting news from Messe and Ethio News. These people blind, you can say, blind followers of parties of groups. Either they have blind love for them or they are just misguided people. TPLF's internal issues are not a secret now. Those who are part of TPLF, I am in touch with them too, by the way. Those were part of TPL, Putin meetings, those were part of Fano, those were anti-Fano. I get information from the real people. No issues for me regarding verification, etc. If you have an open, neutral mind, you can see that there are issues in TPL. Again, I'm losing internet signals. Uh, uh, I'll come back to TPLF in some videos. Let's start the chat. Three news stories. First one is about Fano's attack in Woldia city. Secondly, Werede spoke. Werede announced a few days ago that by the end of first week of July, issue of Volga will be solved. Issue not solved. He was asked questions. And lastly, was very important. Kenya accusing the US indirectly. So let's begin with Kenya, because Kenya just a few days ago, just a few weeks ago, William Ruto, the president of Kenya, was being paraded by the US as if he's the leader of Africa, as if he represents entire Africa, entire East Africa. He was given a special welcome when he visited the US a few days ago. International, multinational US companies were part of the dinners hosted by US officials in honor of Kenyan president, and Kenyan government was promised investment grants. They returned home, and then protests erupted. US remained silent, did not condemn the protests, did not take sides. But today, William Ruto indirectly accused the US. A US based organization is allegedly sponsoring these protests against William Ruto. The organization name is Ford Foundation. Ford Foundation was founded in the US around more than 90 years ago. It is one of the wealthiest organizations in the world with an endowment fund of more than 10 billion US dollars. And every year, this organization spends around 500 million US dollars in different countries or different projects. It's one of the richest organizations, private organizations in the world. And it says that it works to protect rights of the people, improve people's lives, etc. Now, this organization obviously is backed by US government. It has backing of US State Department. It is backing of CIA. William Ruto directly accused Ford Foundation today that its people are involved in sponsoring, financing protests. And they are the ones who are fueling massacres, mayhem in Kenya. And he warned them that they'll have to pay the price if they don't stop. Accusing Ford Foundation means accusing the US government. These organizations work to protect the agenda of the US government. He did not, if Ford Foundation is fueling protests in Kenya, do you think CIA doesn't know that? CIA would definitely be aware of what Ford Foundation is doing in Kenya. And Ruto definitely has some evidence. That is why on this level, he directly accused a US-based organization. By the way, I think people know that there are no friends or partners in international affairs. If Ruto can protect American interests, and he's strong enough to protect American interests. He's a friend for Americans. The day he gets weak and a stronger alternative promises to protect US interests wholeheartedly, Ruto will just be discarded. You'll see a new US proxy in Kenya. I think these protests will help Ruto learn a lot. This is his first term as the president. Maybe he'll have to now ensure that he does not that he's not seen as a US proxy, because one of the complaints against Ruto by the protesters was that he was selling Kenya to Western financial institutions. Ruto was flying as if he was leading entire Africa. I think he's back on the ground now. And now he's trying to accuse those who have been plotting these protests against him. Well, internet signals going again and again. Let me see if I can complete the live chat or not. Let me see if I can complete the live chat or not. Fano carried out an attack in Woldia city. Yeah, I'm back to Pakistan. That is why this internet problem. Sometimes there is disruption to supply of electricity. Sometimes internet connection is lost. Uh, Fano carried out an attack in Woldia city yesterday. Second police station was the target. Fano fighters stormed the police station. I think four police officials were killed in this attack. Several were injured. They captured weapons from the police station. They just fled. This is Fano's one of the very few attacks in Woldia city. Obviously, it was launched by Wollo Fano, Mere Joe, and Colonel Fantan internet connection. Werede is accusing Amhara region is knowing its part that the return of IDPs is being delayed. I think Amhara side, according to Werede, is not cooperating. Illegal settlers have been brought. They're not leaving the territory, and the administration there is not being dismantled. That is why return of IDPs is being delayed to some areas. He was talking about Volkai, the flashpoint between Tigray and Amhara, because where they claim that by the end of first week of July, the issue of Volkai will be solved. Issue still unsolved. That is why where they give a press briefing and issue details of what are the obstacles to the implementation of the Pretoria deal. Uh, Volkai, obviously, the hard pill to swallow for Amhara regional government, Amhara Prosperity Party is Volkai. And there are serious questions about return of IDPs to Volkai. Tigray says Amhara settlers were brought to Volkai in recent years. And Amhara say that Tigrayans, not originally from Volkai, they're being brought back here. So the contentious, the most difficult issue is going to be uh, it's going to be solved or otherwise in coming days. Where there seems to be accusing the Amhara government that it is creating obstacles to the return of IDPs, but not in Salamdi. 5,000 returned there so far. I think in Raya too, Tigrayan will return. Main issue is coming. Main issue is being faced in Volkai to Malasagir. I'm fine. Kidus Selassie, how are you? General Combs says, Sajid, what you don't know is there are rogue elements in the CIA. Yeah, that's the easiest way to uh, deny organizational, institutional role in some incidents which go wrong, planning which goes wrong. Sometimes it just then it's blamed on rogue elements. Rome teacher says houses occupied by Amharas, not vacated, farms, etc. There are lots of obstacles. Yeah, there are obstacles. Lots of obstacles in Volkite, I think. And I know, by the way, I did some videos last year in 2021 that people were brought from Amhara to Volkite, Umera Sagade in recent 3 years after the Zeduled government took uh, charge there. They brought people from Gondar. Now, those settlers will have to go back, or Tigray will have to accept them. Jumble joined too after some time. Jumble from Gondar. How are you, Jumble? Says, I said, how are you? Mobile data has been opened since Saturday in major Amhara cities. Yeah, I know that internet services have been restored in most parts of the Amhara region, most cities of the Amhara region. Uh, so people will have access to information at least now. Muhammad Yaimer says, being from Wollo, I can tell you most of us here dislike Fano with a passion. Most of them are from Shoa and Gujam making problems in Wollo. Yeah, Fano definitely has less support in Wollo, keeping in view large Oromo population here too. Are you Oromo or Amhara, by the way? John Spencer says, has the Italian delegation left Eritrea? Yeah, I think it must have departed by now. I don't know. Muhammad Yaimer is Amhara from Bolo. It is not like Fano. What about majority of people in Bolo? Which part of Bolo are you talking about? North or south? Which cities? Uh, where are those people based who dislike Fano in Bolo? Zaikar Naik says, unless otherwise we call ourselves Ethiopians, things will not be going smooth in the future of Ethiopians. I don't agree with you that entire Bolo is against Fano. No, girl. Lija says, I hear Isas telling to Ruto, welcome to the club. Yeah, Isaias would be the first to tell Ruto that uh, don't be too late in seeing what I saw decades ago. Let's end the live chat. Internet connection quality is very poor. It's getting disconnected again and again. Coming 2 days is difficult, but hopefully I'll be in touch through videos. But after 2 days, things will improve here. But do help me in sending information so that I will have less access to the internet in the next 2 days. So relying on your support in terms of provision of information. I'll make videos hopefully in the next 2 days too. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed. Bye bye.